Let's see if everything's working. Let me open this up and see if I can be. Let me open this up. Can I be heard? Can I be heard? Hello, hello, hello. I want to know if I can be heard. All right. Well, where we last left off, we got a lore drop, and yeah, we weren't here, but I decided to go back in time because there was an area that I missed because I really wanted to know if I could do something for that cadet. So I decided to go back in time. Wait, no, it's over here. Yeah, I never opened this door here. But had I opened this door, I would have seen pick up tribute dignity. Dignity, okay. Pick up security nitrogen flushed meal pack. Pick up shiny servo. Welcome, Arbiter Jackson. Please select from the following options. View personal reports. So let's see, additional warnings first before we do this. Bestows a watch list containing subjects in their most recent warnings. Autocontriver Langstruss, disheveled uniform, oil-stained breeches. Cadet Fee, suspected of spreading gossip. Deviser Irakos, left eyepiece off electronic looking glass after use, second warning. Cadet Warden Novak, overheard laughing on duty. Cadet Mechanismori, languid gait and posture. Philip Alderman, Cadet 3rd Class. Perpetual appraisal of purpose, Philip Alderman. Cadet 3rd Class, Cadet 3rd Class Philip Alderman has accrued 3 demerits in the past quarter. He has mishandled and or misplaced lab equipment and has been prone to distractibility and has submitted 2 separate requests of his superior and a mechanist in another facility. Wait, he has submitted 2 separate requests of his superior and mechanists in another facility. While Cadet Alderman has proven to be an asset to computational lab duties, his extracurricular activities are becoming a distraction. I fear this may result in the cadet deluding himself into believing that he is important enough to make such requests. Recommending placing him on a PIP, Purpose Implementation Plan, so his official duties may rightfully become the center of his life once again. Cecil Ilver Corbin, perpetual appraisal of purpose, Cecil Ilver Corbin. Cadet 4th Class Cadet 4 Class Cecil Iver Corbin has acquired an exceeding number of demerits, including but not limited to a general air of befuddlement, mistakenly activating the skip labs bridge at inopportune times, forcing those seeking ingress to wait up to a half-minute longer for him to correct his mistake, and repeatedly confounding articles of doctrine. Warden John also noticed the need to lecture the cadet at length on the importance of mental refreshment and maintaining the integrity and security of the Protectorate. In spite of this, the cadet continues to be unable to conceal his obsession with those few who have less than favorable outcomes, even though their inability to weather the process shows the rightness of submitting them to it in the first place. All we know, any worthy subject has the strength and constitution to emerge even better for the experience, something the cadet may soon have first-hand knowledge of. So we can view personal reports. Philip Alderman, there's nothing to do here. But if we see Cecil, we can append demerit treason. We can give him a append demerit carelessness, or we can delete all demerits. Only demerits if you are certain one of the above is the case. Deleting all demerits suggests that the subject in question has fully recommitted themselves to the will of the proctorate, or an error on behalf of the user. If the latter, please submit yourself to your arbiter after confirming this deletion. Only delete demerits if you are certain one of the above is the case. Yes, delete all demerits. Updated appraisal sent to Central Command Headquarters on the Eden. And guess what? I got... Now we can go, and I can leave with a clear conscience. So now we'll just try to speed through. Do 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 do. Speed running tactics.
It's an embarrassing miscalculation on my part. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. I have neither the time nor the need to explain the veracity. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. Fair.
Okay. So. Yeah. Evading guards or attacking a faction will make... Yeah, I read that too late.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years.
Explosives.
Yep, exactly.
Welcome back. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure, and your unapproved 3,468 days sabbatic. This revival protocols mandate a physical sick.
I didn't change anything, and then I didn't change anything. Medical and speech. Very hard.
An event summary will now be provided to improve the rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations Agent Ibarra has expressed this Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent this fight.
Okay, let me save the game here. Alright, so this is where we last left off. We were leveled up. Use the auto dock here. Alright. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point raises the skill by 1 up to your current level. If the skill is specialized, that limit is raised by 2, allowing you to surpass your level. Skills are used for various checks across the game, often have a passive bonus that is raised immediately and will allow you to access more and more perks for purchase. Observation. Science. Let's see. I don't know. I think maybe lockpicking. I want to lead in medical. Perks. Entry 2 level ups, you gain a perk point to spend on unlocking exciting perks. Most perks are gated by skills, but some require the purchase of a specific perk or the acquisition of a powerful item. More powerful perks are only available after you've acquired a certain number of total perks. This requirement can be fulfilled by the purchase of any available perks. You can favorite perks to help plan out your build on the perk screen perfectly. What are these? So these require medical too. Bullet shield, trophy hunter, pause stick researcher. Nature's friend, space ranger. Your speech skill also scales damage. Ninja. Excluding that, you have an increased chance to be outright avoided, increases your evasion. I kind of like that. Gain the ability to pickpocket others. Pickpocketing can be activated by crouching up to an unaware human. Consumed food and drinks heal more. Additionally, drugs add additional inhaler charge. Bomb thrust. You unlock the additional primer slot, allowing you to use the effects of multiple primers at once. Additionally, toxicity gained from using the inhaler decrease. Using a inhaler with multiple primers equipped applies the effects of both use, but combines the total toxicity of all primers when used. You can temporarily tame hostile creatures by having them fight by your side for a moderate duration. You can tame unaware hostile creatures by sneaking up to them and having enough medical skill. Tamed creatures will not follow you, but will fight other enemies nearby. Also gain a bonus damage to all creatures. You can now apply vulnerable faster when dealing corrosive damage. Additionally, your critical hit chance against dissolved foes is increased. Gain critical hit chance with all weapons against all enemies. The chances increase against strong enemies, such as leaders and bosses that aren't heavily damaged. You gain a bonus to damage resistance and max health, but enemies are more likely to target you over your companions. Okay. Okay. So nice, but I don't have anything. My codex. Oh yeah, skills. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember this. Bioman's canister, hibernation suit, hibernation helmet, compact rounds. I need a lockpick. Wait a minute. Use workbench. Workbench. Craft ammo, mods, grenades, primers, and more with materials you've gathered in your journeys. New crafting recipe available. At the workbench, the crafting screen allows you to spend crafting resources to create various items such as ammo, inhaler charges, primers, throwables, and more. Find and purchase more recipes to unlock them for crafting. If you're short on crafting resources, access the breakdown screen at the workbench to destroy items and turn them into their base crafting materials. Doesn't look like I can really make anything. Yeah, none of them. Weapon and armor mods. At the workbench, the mod screen allows you to apply mods to your weapons, armor, and headgear. Mods have a variety of functionality, increasing the effectiveness and specializing your equipment to match your playstyle. Weapon mods can be purchased from a weapon modification vending machine. Armor mods can be purchased from vendors throughout Arcadia or found while exploring. Acquiring a mod from any source immediately unlocks its recipe in case you want to craft additional copies of it. So acquiring a mod from any source unlocks its recipe. Okay. Breakdown. Okay. At the workbench, party upgrades screen allow you to upgrade your companion's weapon and armor, improving their efficiency in combat and granting them more abilities. Each companion has 2 tiers of upgrades for both their armor and weapon, with each tier unlocked by obtaining that companion's upgrade kit received by completing their quests. The companion's basic kits unlock their first tier, and the advanced kit unlocks the second tier. For both the companion's weapon and armor, at each tier you can select one of the 2 upgrades and freely swap between them at a workbench. Okay. Wait, can I swap it? No. You just got a nice revolver. So let's break down what we don't need. I guess junk. A jeweled ring. A bracelet. Joint actuator. Sprat hide. Pneumatic piston. Yeah. Flywheels. A necklace. Bulk smokes. Cigarette lighters. What are these? Tools used to pick locks. Stun baton. A bypass shunt. Trauma kit. No. All right. So what can I make? A bypass shunt tool to use hack computers. Because of mine, distraction device, explosive grenade, mag pick. That's all I know how to make. I need crude biomass. I need scrap metal. Okay. Maybe when I get more stuff.
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the 2 housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
Aww. Fires lockpick. Lockpick 2. Oh. Sounds like an excuse to me. Good call on his part. Much appreciated.
Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
Thanks, Val. That'll save me some time. If you have a key already, why not unlock it yourself? No, thanks.
Helpful
That'll be nice.
Addendum. Scans also indicate an Anti's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander.
Great. Can I go now? You know me too well. I'm concerned you'd think I'd need a gadget like that.
An Earth Directorate agent prepares for all eventualities, including, but not limited to, unpremeditated murder. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie.
You do look like you could use a little love. Any idea where I can find more of these special keys? Whatever keeps you operational, I guess, but yeah.
Agent Ibarra
I want to know where to
theorizes that some keys may be obtainable from vendors, but the majority are likely scattered around the colony. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Okie dokie. Open lockbox. Fires a spray Auntie's acidic dematerializer. It fires a spray of extremely volatile goo when activated, dealing corrosive damage at a very short range. Corpses hit will melt away, preventing others from finding them and acting accordingly. Do not eat this liquid. Please dispose of any targeted acidic remains in a safe manner. Do not eat the remains. Auntie's acidic dematerializer is a silent gadget that deals corrosive damage to enemies at a short range. Enemies killed by this gadget disintegrate, removing the opportunity for enemies to find them. The gadget can be fired quickly or held, letting you get into perfect position before firing. You can also use the gadget to disintegrate corpses.
Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%. Subject appears to be exhibiting signs of mental confusion. Updating medical charts. This unit is currently unavailable for further medical assessment. How are you feeling, Agent? Have you performed your advised rest and recuperation period following the conclusion of your last mission? How are you feeling, Agent?
Well, I need more advanced description.
Have you performed your advised rest and recuperation period following the conclusion of...
Incognito correspondence. Archived messages. So, to the Incognito, subject mission failure. To Incognito, maintain your cover and continue observation of the Arcadia colony until further orders. Confirming receipt of latest report. Your additional inquiry into extraction has also been received. Unfortunately, extraction is not possible at this time. Please allow 6 to 12 months to lapse before submitting another request. The Earth Directorate recognizes your contribution over the past 6+ years, but it is of the utmost importance that you continue your observation of the colony. Extraction request denied. Oh. Man, he was really trying to get me back. I gotta say thanks. Unsent messages to Earth Directorate HQ, subject, what is wrong with you all? So, this is to Earth Directorate HQ. What is wrong with you all? I've done everything you've asked, more even. Why am I still here? Every message I send, all those months, years even, of waiting in between. I'm just screaming into the void, aren't I? Extraction's never happening, is it? This is to no one, subject no one. I'm hearing some worrisome buzz that the Protectorate took a doctor off to mental refreshment last month. Tell me they didn't nab you. Just a word letting me know that you're all right would be enough. I know I don't deserve more. So who's this from? Okay. Oh. No. Okay. See anything? Oh, same. La 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 la. Incognito discovered. Yeah. I wonder. Oh no, I can't. Crouch. Oh yeah, these are the other. Okay. Oh, Nelly. So I guess we've discovered everything. Niles!
All these years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for?
DeVries was a traitor and she'll get what's coming to her. Admiring the rift there, Agent. Niles?
Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew.
Yeah, I think that was a thing from the first game where, that's what the old man kept, like, the old guy, he kept defrosting us, and the main character was, like, the only one that didn't turn into liquid. From the first game, I think, yeah. It seems I'm stuck experiencing the miracle of human consciousness for a bit longer. This is definitely the better outcome, I agree. I heard what you said earlier. Has it really been 10 years since Horizon Point?
More like 9 and change. And a rough 9 years at that. But who's counting? You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
What's done is done. We should focus on what comes next. You didn't search hard enough, clearly. No. Don't beat yourself up about it. I'm sure you did the best you could.
Might be you're giving me more grace than I deserve, but...
This will be remembered, okay.
Either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Yeah, agreed. We can't let her actions go unanswered. Fine by me. I've got a bullet I'm saving just for her. This is a lot. I just want to move on, keep my head down, forget any of this happened. Yes, we gotta do this.
Funny how often you seem to stumble into those. She's gone to ground now, but as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was asserted at the Vox relay station on Paradise Island. She then followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
I see. And we'll be one step closer to making her pay for what she did. Sounds like you're already done some legwork. Good job, Agent. I guess there are worse places to be stuck investigating than an island called Paradise. Beats standing around having my ear talked off. Good job.
Thank you, Commander. Means a lot coming from you. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, name of Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than assaulting a protectorate communications hub.
Land on Paradise Island.
This unit is currently unavailable for further medical assessment.
Astrogator's yours, whenever you're ready.
Eden. Oh. The Asylum's Elysium's largest and most populated colonialized moon. Eden is blessed with a breathable atmosphere and tropical climate that required minimal terraforming to render habitable. Gentle trade winds reliably blow in a uniform direction, hence Eden's dramatic wind-sweep spires. Much of this moon's idyllic landscape is now scarred from battle, although untouched pockets of paradise remain. And in just one click, I appear... Dun 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 dun. Let's go to Eden. Okay.
Ought to bring... She might not look it.
Sorry about that.
She can be fearsome in a fight.
Valerie.
Subject appears to be exhibiting signs of mental
Where do I go?
confusion.
Okay.
Updating medical charts.
You can have up to 2 companions who follow and assist you on your adventure. Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quick burst of damage, or even heal you. Companions also level up with you and gain a perk point every 5 levels that you can spend in the ledger. Gee, I don't know who I want to take. I guess I'll take these two. Paradise Island. Weapons like shotgun SMGs deal a lot of small hits very quickly. Enemies with high armor negate much of the damage from these weapons. Hey, look at that. Wait, what? Oh, I'm crouching. Land on Paradise Island. Speak with Niles. Find information on DeVries and Fairfield. Seek a... Okay. Let's see. Niles.
Being this close to DeVries feels like we're finally on track to set the universe aright. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Oh, we got a lot to speak about. Field tinkering. I'd like to take advantage of your engineering skills.
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Oh, so I can use him like a... Okay, so kind of like as the workbench perk. Okay.
No offense to Val, but it's real nice having someone watching my back who ain't in constant need of recalibration.
All right.
Anyway, need something, Commander?
Yes, I do. Okay. So... okay, I see. Okay, what is that? Okay, I guess that's just something that happens every so often. I'd like to know more about this merger between Auntie Cleo's and Spacer's Choice. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Less merger and more hostile takeover. I don't have all the details, but it sounds like Spacer's Choice tried to outmaneuver Auntie Cleo through quasi-legal means and got a hell of a lot more than they bargained for. And now her new brand's been turned into an invasion force bent on conquering the entire system. Funny how life works out.
Let's see. This isn't working out. I think it's time we part ways. We'll talk more. Head back to the incognito. I need you holding down the fort there. So I got a few personal questions for you.
What's needling you?
Well, we never really got the chance to get to know each other, or know one another. We never really got the chance to know one another. To get to know one another. I'd like to change that.
Fair point. Guess Horizon Point didn't exactly foster a lasting fellowship, did it?
This requires London science. I was being serious. I want to know who's watching my back. So, what have you been up to in the past 10 years? Irrevocable betrayal does tend to put a damper on most relationships. So, what have you been up to in the past 10 years?
Called Eden. Ain't much lived up to the name, though. All jesting aside, what's there to tell? Spent the first year getting back up on my feet, literally. Been mostly laying low since then, maintaining my cover. Before the invasion, at least, the Earth Directorate still needed someone to watch the colony, and I had 2 working lamps.
So it's just been you and Valerie. So it's just been you and this Valerie unit the whole time? Please don't take this the wrong way, but how did you survive? Glad I missed all that. Sounds tedious. How did you survive?
Same as you. Dumb luck. Barely made it back to the ship on my own power. Don't much recall after that. Val tells me I was in a bad way. I needed an honest-to-law doctor. Found one on Eden willing to patch me up. I'm not adding color when I say he saved my life. Most Protectorate would have snubbed me for bleeding out without the Sovereign's permit.
Wait, a Protectorate doctor fixed you up? Isn't that against their rules?
This was before the invasion. Not to say there wasn't some risk, what with the Sentinels and all, but it ain't like it is now. The Protectorate used to believe they were untouchable. Now they know they're mortal, same as the rest of us. That's some hard gravity to pull.
So it's just been you and Valerie doing it. Yeah.
Not always. Went a couple of stretches there on low power to avoid detection from Protectorate patrols. I usually shut it down for a few cycles then. The way you're gawping at me right now makes me think I answered that question wrong.
No. You were alone a long time now, so I just want to make sure you're okay. I'm guessing you two have gotten close then. Correct, the answer was negative, Commander. That would be harmful to my mental state. No, you were alone a long time now, so I just want to make sure you're okay.
I appreciate the concern. Won't lie, had some hard years. Got caught up in a few lost causes, the particulars of which I'd rather not go into now, if it's all the same.
Has anything good happened since Horizon Point? Alright, I'm here if you ever want to talk, though. Has anything good
I
happened?
found you. Oh, and Val's been stalling less since I patched her acclimator. Ship doesn't smell anymore. That's about it.
Wait, what did the ship smell like before? That reminds me. I never properly thanked you for saving me. I'm impressed. Valerie still works well so after all these years. Well, still works so well after... Well, no, I'm gonna thank you.
Only wish I'd known you were out there. I'd have come sooner. Guess that's one more thing we can thank our good pal DeVries for next time we lay lamps on her. Speaking of, we should probably get back to it.
One last question. You mentioned the ship smelled before. Smelled like what?
Spratwurst.
I'm gonna need more details, a lot more. You were cooking Spratwurst. I don't even want to know. So, you were cooking Spratwurst?
Pretty horrifying if I wasn't. I was trying to teach myself some new skills in the galley. Val got it into her hardware. I needed a hobby. I figured Spratwurst ain't an easy meal to mess up.
And what did you discover? Sounds like that turned out well. I'm learning so much about you, Niles, maybe more than I wanted to know. So what'd you discover?
Well, I learned about 20 ways how not to fix a worst.
You didn't grow up in Arcadia, obviously. What was life like where you were from? Did you ever regret becoming an Earth Directorate agent? There's something else I wanted to talk about. So, okay. So yeah, you didn't grow up in
Like
Arcadia.
most colonies. Good people being ground down from above. A lot of fancy talk from suits about streamlining and quarterly earnings while them on the line barely scrape by. Triangulum's known for churning out freighters, and shipbuilding ain't exactly known for being clean, safe work neither. Especially when corners get cut. Can't remember a time I didn't end the day all banged up, filthy, and smelling like I just crawled out of an exhaust port.
Dang. Sounds miserable. I bet you were eager to jump at a chance to escape that life. I know I'd be.
It was hard work, sure. But there was something special about seeing one of them long haulers fire up her engines for the first time and knowing you had a hand in her construction. Funny thing was, I wasn't even an engineer back then. But I wanted to learn, so I paid attention. Too good of attention, as it turned out.
The plot thickens. No such thing as being too observant, but go on.
I was working late one evening and overheard something I shouldn't have. Some bigwigs exchanging inside information that would have cost the corporation a pretty bit. A day later, I was being accused of corporate espionage. Didn't want to bring any heat down on anyone else, so I went on the run before the first jackboot showed up at my door.
Weren't you worried that running would make you look guilty? Always putting others first. That's one of the things I like about you, Niles. How'd you go from fugitive to Earth Directorate agent? Only a coward runs. You should have stayed and fought. No, I'll go with number 2.
Oh, now. You'll have to tell me what those other things are sometime. I was on the run for... I don't even know how long. The days sort of bled into one another. I started losing hope of things ever changing for the better. Then, the Earth Directorate showed up. They liberated Triangulum, pulling me and the rest of the colony out from under the corporate boot. Joining up after that just made sense.
You ever regret becoming an Earth Directorate agent?
I could ask you the same thing.
What's this? Oh, roustabout. No, never. I find it rewarding to help others. Some days, yes, it's not an easy life. Absolutely. Screw the Earth Directorate. They've never done anything for me. I asked you first. Only about 5 times a day. I still don't know how I got into this mess.
Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I'd gone back to my old life instead of becoming an agent. Stayed on Triangulum, become an engineer or something near to it. I knew joining up with the Earth Directorate wasn't going to be a life of low turbulence, but at least it'd have dignity and purpose to it.
You still believe that? And excitement, don't forget that. There are other ways to find purpose in life that don't involve shooting or getting shot at. Do you still believe that?
Not much dignity in having your limbs blown off. Sorry, that was blunt.
Oh, if I had one melee. Apology accepted. If anyone has a right to be angry, it's you. You don't have to apologize, Niall.
I just get tired of talking around it, you know? But back to your initial question. Do I regret becoming an agent? Yeah, some days. But then there's days like the one when I found you. And, well, not much to regret there. Only thing I know for sure is my opinion today is colored by more than just the rosy tint of a low-run kid looking up at the stars. Life's not fair, but it keeps on.
I bet that kid would be awfully proud of the man you've become. You can't be let down if you never get your hopes up. That sucks, no.
You buttering me up for a favor? I'll tell you right now, I'm not taking extra shifts cleaning the head.
I was being serious. I'm highly allergic to liquid cleaners. It causes what doctors call Spratwurst fingers. You need to learn how to take a compliment, Agent Ibarra. Please. You think I don't know my way around a toilet? You need to learn how to take a compliment.
Well then, thanks. Just hope that good opinion of me holds.
I'd love to hear more about your family.
My folks shuffled off the motor coil when I was little. Assembly line accident. Got passed between some distant relations for a few years. They tried their best. Weren't cruel or nothing, but life on Triangulum was...
So shuffled off the mortal coil
tough.
is another way for
And they
saying
had
they
their own
died.
families to worry about, you know? I didn't like feeling like I was adding to their burden, so I struck out on my own just as soon as I could. And well, you know how that turned out.
You ever miss them?
Yeah. Thoughts crossed my mind over the years, especially when it was just me and Val. I wish I spent more time with her when I had the chance. No point missing something you're never getting back, though.
We won't be stuck in Arcadia forever. Maybe you can go visit them one day.
That's either hope or foolishness, Commander, and I can't tell which. Even if we survive the rift, 10 years is a long time to be gone. No word. They probably figure I'm dead. Avoid it all. Now you got me thinking about it. How about this? We ever make it out of this system, I'll take you back to Triangulum and make the introductions myself. Deal?
Deal.
Oh yeah. They're gonna get a real charge out of you.
Tell me how you first met DeVries.
She was one of the forward agents who went ahead to assess just how bad Triangulum had gotten. We met while I was in hiding. I helped her learn the lay of the land, as it were. She was no nonsense. I thought her one of the smartest people I'd ever met. And while she could also be cutting, I felt like I only caught her edge when I deserved it. I liked her. And for some reason, she seemed to take a shine to me. But she wasn't around long. By the time I officially joined up, she'd already moved on to the next mission.
Is that the last time you saw her before Horizon Point? There's something else I wanted to talk about. Okay.
Sure was. Kept hoping I might run into her during training. But now I know she was busy turning her coat here in Arcadia.
Something else I want to talk about? Actually, never mind. I can wait. Wait, what?
Can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Just want to see. We'll talk more later. Now it's time to talk to you, Valerie.
Initializing socialization. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
Tell me a little about yourself, Val.
Presenting the Valerie unit. The latest and greatest in a line of Earth Directorate support automechanicals. All you could want in a squad mate at half the cost. The Valerie unit is the exclusive property of the Earth Directorate and is not intended for civilian or commercial use. Resale of this unit is strictly prohibited.
What is your view of our mission?
Searching mission parameters. 1 moment. Searching. Error. Unable to find current mission parameters. Defaulting to last known objectives. Goal. Infiltrate Horizon Point Station and retrieve data pertaining to skip drives and rifts.
That's 10 years of 10 years
She
late.
gets confused sometimes. Logic unit can't always keep up. I keep tinkering with her assembly, but no dice.
I'm sure you're doing everything you can to keep her functioning now. You'd better hope she doesn't get any worse. An obsolete drone is useless to me. Bad engineering too. You're doing everything you
Mighty
can.
kind of you to say. Just wish I could do more. But I suppose age comes for us all in the end.
Do you
Well-
have any other queries, Commander?
How much weight do you think you could carry, just as a fun hypothetical?
Attempting to ride this unit in order to replicate the experience of flight is strongly discouraged.
Aw. Hey, I was only referring to your bearing capacity, Val. Message received loud and clear. That only makes me want to do it more. Imagine how quickly I could get around. I was referring to your bearing capacity.
This unit can support up to 100 pounds of weight while still remaining airborne, and is not ideal for body transportation or disposal. Do you have any other queries, Commander?
What does Valerie stand for anyway?
Vitality augmentation, logistics evaluation, reconnaissance, and information extraction unit.
Oh yeah, that's a mouthful. I can see why you created one with the acronym. You've been in operation a long time. Give me the highlights of your service history. I'll go with 1.
Do you have any other queries, Commander?
Oh yeah, you've been in operation for a long time. Give me the highlights of your service history.
This unit was first deployed on a mission to Redacted more than 10 years ago, and was primarily credited for that operation's success. Other highlights include the triumph at Redacted, the rescue of Redacted, and the first successful execution of the Stanfield maneuver in zero gravity.
I'm your commander, and I'm ordering you to declassify that history. The Stanfield maneuver, what is that? How enlightening. What is the Stanfield maneuver?
Detailed instructions on how to perform the Stanfield maneuver are proprietary to the Earth Directorate and strictly confidential.
Niles, do you know what that is?
Never scored myself the clearance to learn it for fact. But best as I can tell, it's a complex EVA involving a drone and an agent shot up with enough adrenal to wake the dead.
Attempts at the Stanfield maneuver, as proposed by theorist Marion Stanfield, has resulted in multiple deaths, mutilations, and maimings, leading to a ban shortly after discovery. Do you have any other queries, Commander?
That's all for now.
Awaiting order. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
I'd like to know more about Paradise Island.
Paradise Island is a sparsely populated landmass located off the west coast of Eden's primary continent. The island is host to idyllic coastlines, verdant flora, and extremely hostile protectorate garrisons. Plan your visit accordingly.
Return to the incognito, or...
Error. Currently unable to access customary... How may this unit assist you, Commander?
Okay, that's pretty much it.
Awaiting order. How may this unit assist you, Commander? Initializing. How may this unit assist you?
Wait, give me a second.
Error.
Currently
unable to access customary greeting bank due to routine internal maintenance. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
I just wanted to see that fully. Dun 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 dun. Well, you know what I like to do. I like to... Okay, there's not a staircase. Whoa. Oh, okay, we got a... I like to check everywhere and everything. Oh, what is this? Shock rod, coolant tank. Pick up energy canister. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Here we go. How far off into the ocean can you go? Okay. Let's see. evading guards or attacking effect. Oh, wait, don't tell me I lost everything.
Currently, how may this unit assist you, Command? Third, the island is host to idyllic coastlines.
Okay. Ah! Yo, Miles.
Is it me, or has
No.
my ankle been squeaking? You can hear it too, right? Must be the damn rotator again. Anyway, need something, Commander?
I'd like to take advantage of your
Sure.
engineering skills. Let's see. Breakdown. Okay. So now I know that water, I can't swim. Water will most likely end me. Well, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be going here, not here. I'm just curious. Oh, hey. I'm just curious. What do we have here? Is that in Monster? Okay, it's infested with monsters. Does it spit poison or something? I think we're gonna just head back. Why don't we just sort of head back, you know?
Sequencing attack strategies. Emergency.
Companion ability. Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quick burst of damage, or even heal you. Companion abilities naturally charge over time while in combat, but can be charged faster via skills, perks, or equipment. So C or V for companion ability.
Your call's ready.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander. You're inside.
No! I don't want to use my trauma kit. How far did I, Find yourself in a dark space with no light? Try using your flashlight. Let me run.
Confronting threat.
Whoa. Whoa.
Emergency protocols ready.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
No.
Promoting team.
Not getting up.
Oh, dang it. No. C.
Dying over here. Not exactly in fighting shape at the moment.
Okay.
Knew you had my back.
Oh, Nelly.
Oh, man. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
No.
Commander, watch your vitals.
Oh, no. Oh, Nelly. Nope. No. Oh.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. Why were there more? Oh. You know what? No. Okay.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
No. Come on, come on, come on.
Over here! Free hole in the head!
Health benefits available at your... Providing
Come on, come on, come on.
benefits.
There we go. Rabble meat. Crude biomass. Okay, there's no entrance. Oh. Weapon mod parts. It appears that someone was attempting to create explosive rounds to help kill the rabble population, but ultimately abandoned the effort. A person with the right skill set could easily finish the job. Are those more of them? Let's see here. Okay. Whoa! No, I don't want to. Didn't want to die in the waves. Okay. Where am I? There's still these two thingies. I'm curious. Wait, I hear. What does that noise mean? I hear like things moving in the water. Oh, what? Are these tame?
Lucy, what am I gonna do if something terrible happens to you? I don't suppose you know anything about Crabble medicine, do you?
Actually, I did some blue... Oh, dang, Medical 3. I did some blue spanner crab research, and they're a lot like crabbles.
That's about what I expected. Hold on now. You ain't tugging my leg, are you? You actually know something about Crabble medicine? Well, I'll be. So, it seems as though the issue ultimately boils down to 2 words. Purpleberry crunch.
The cereal? Excuse me? You're feeding these things breakfast cereal? Nope, sorry, this is way too weird for me. The cereal?
Yeah. I brought a box from that fancy new shop in town, and Lucy... Oh, this is Lucy, by the way. Little Lucy became fully frantic when she smelled it, so I figured it couldn't hurt. The box says they're packed with healthy preservatives, so it's gotta be good for you, right? But I guess I was wrong. Now she won't get up. And these Crabbles, they mean the world to us. We raised them from hatchlings, and I'll be broken if Lucy dies because of me.
I understand. I think I know what to do. A food-poisoned Crabble, huh? I guess it won't hurt to try. Okay, I'll help her, but you have to promise you'll never feed her breakfast cereal again.
I promise. I swear it on every precious egg we've got growing in our incubator. Any help you can offer is more than I've been able to do for her so far. And I'd be grateful for the try.
Alright, I'll put away my weapon. Lucy the Crabble lies on the underside of her shell. She makes a feeble attempt to move, but doesn't manage to get anywhere, and settles for gurgling weakly instead. Even to an untrained eye, she's obviously very ill. What? Feed her more purpleberry crunch. Oh, I could expend my trauma kit. Let's see. Should I try fighting them again one last time? All right. My manual save better be before I use the trauma kit, I think. All right. Let's go.
Sequencing attack threat.
Come on. Oh, no.
Emergency protocol syringes.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Oh, Nelly.
This unit advises healing yourself.
Oh.
Now.
Come on.
Agent vitals have fallen below acceptable parameters.
Oh, Nelly.
Over here! Hey! Got a distraction for you!
Come on. Oh, more.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
Oh, Nelly.
As indicated.
More. Come on. Let me save right here.
Engaging combat protocols.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Agent vitals have fallen below it.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander. Hey, got a distraction for you. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Come on. Nice. All right. All right. All right. Get a little crab meat. Appears as someone was attempting to create explosive arousal to help pull the crabble population, but ultimately abandoned the effort. A person with the right skill set could easily finish the job. Yep. All right, I finally got what I wanted.
Requested assistance currently unavailable.
I used pretty much all my ammo pistol. Finally.
Oh, Lucy. I don't suppose you know anything about crab back. So, it seems as though the issue. Oh, yeah. Little. But I guess I was wrong. Now she won't get up.
Finally. Lucy the crabble lies on the underside of her shell. She makes a feeble attempt to move, but doesn't manage to get anywhere. She settles for gurgling weakly instead. Even to an untrained eye, she's obviously very ill. Expend trauma kit. You aren't really an expert on crabbles or their digestive tracts, but you're willing to give it a try. 3 stomachs? Really? You take a few components out of the trauma kit that you'd normally use to help a human with similar symptoms. Incredibly, after a few seconds, Lucy starts to move around a bit, and you hear what can only be a gurgle of relief.
She's getting up. She looks fine.
Aww. Lucy seems keen on sticking with you. Anytime you move away, Lucy makes sad crabble noises. Do you make Lucy a pet and send her to your ship? Aww. I don't want to take it away from her, though. Let's...
I can hardly believe my lamps. Looks like she's feeling much better. And I think she's taken a liking to you. Good luck shaking her off you now. Once they're smitten, they try and stick to you like a canid. Now, I don't have too many bits to pay you with, but this'll unlock that old safe in the house. It wasn't mine to begin with, so you're welcome to anything in it. Thanks again for saving baby Lucy. Now, be sure to give her lots of love. I don't rightly know what I'd do with myself if she'd have passed on.
So I guess I can accept her as a pet. Lucy collects with joy and skitters off toward the ship. It seems like a long way for such a small crabble to go, but Lucy is nothing if not determined. Hopefully no one left any purpleberry crunch out. Ship pets. Visit your ship and interact with the pet feeder to select any ship pets you've collected. They'll wander around the area and can be pet for mutual enjoyment. While you can acquire multiple ship pets, only one can be active at a time.
Thanks again for saving baby Lucy. Now be sure to give her lots of love. I don't right now know what I'd do with myself if she'd have passed on.
Well, I guess these guys are tame, though. What are their names? I'm curious. Wait, what is this? Rabble Hatchling, Hammerclaw, Hatchling, Bullet Claw. Okay, that would be stealing. So this game does have stealing. Where is this safe? Steel lubricant, no. A light revolver. Plasma soap. Short rounds. Well, that was indeed an adventure. Oh, 1 second. Just checking on something. Not bad. Well, I can check my skill points. Skills. I don't quite know. You know what? I think I'm gonna keep these points available. And then, like, when it shows up, if I might need it, and then, you know. Healthy improvement. Find a way to open a lockbox in Incognito. Okay. Seek assistance in infiltrating the Vox relay station. Find information on DeVries and Fairfield. Garbled signal Niles received came from the town of Fairfield. Even though he doubts she's still there, he thinks that's a good place to start looking. Seek assistance in infiltrating the Vox relay station. The Vox relay is the most heavily guarded protectorate site in the region, and getting into it won't be a simple matter. Improve the mission's chance of success by seeking help of sympathetic parties around the island. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, back to...
Whoa, Val. Watch where you're pointing that shooter of yours. You've been pitching a little unevenly.
Since the fastball incident of 97, automechs are not permitted to participate in tossball games.
Alright. Guess there's not much else to look at, but...
Leagues or tournaments.
I mean, your aim's been off. Wouldn't want me or the good commander here catching any strays.
When attempting to capture a stray animal, approach slowly and quietly.
No,
if the animal
no,
senses danger,
no,
it may
no,
grow
no,
aggressive.
no,
You know
no,
what?
no.
Forget I said anything. You're doing great.
Yep. I don't think I want to go and search that area. curious. What if I do this? To this area. Here we go. So what is this area?
No, wait. I don't need refreshment. I'm so refreshed. Yep, that's me. Refreshed like a really refreshed guy. Hello. How are you, Al? How are you doing today?
Well,
I'm spectacular according to regulation 1, 2,
potato.
potato.
It appears your frontal lobe has been damaged in some capacity, but no sign of an injury. Looks like the power's on you here. Do you need help? That was an impressive bit of nonsense. Are you feeling all right? Well.
No, it was my backal lobe. Backal. Only the most loyal subjects have those.
Backal lobes? I assure you that's not an actual portion of your brain.
No, you're not an actual part of my brain. Ha!
Looks like the power is out in your house. Do you need help?
What I need is potatoes.
That was an impressive bit of nonsense. Are you feeling all right?
I'm just, that sounds correct.
Anyone else that could help? Let's see. Scrap metal. So, how do I fix this? Attention, loyal subjects of the Protectorate. Due to the incursion and subsequent conflict brought upon Paradise Island by hostile forces, the decision was made to withdraw from this region. Operations from the local substation will cease in 10 days' time. Please note that the building's doors will automatically be disabled in order to deny the building's use to the forces of Auntie's choice. In case of an emergency that requires access to this domicile, power will be needed to restore via the substation. This action should not be undertaken without direct orders from authorized personnel. Senior Warden Nort. So, what does that mean? Restored via the substation. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't even open from here? Science Adventures Quarterly Volume 2 of 10. A fiction periodical chronicling the exploits of Earth Directorate agents Commander Zane and her sidekick Buddy. A label inside the cover reads, SAQ Volume 2 of 10 from the Library of Redactor Quisnell, Ministry of Accuracy. It's sealed. I guess we'll have to help him out another way. Up here. So there's a path up here. I don't see any enemies yet. There we go. Any enemies? Okay. Where do I go? What else do I check? What? Are you on alert for enemies?
No offense to Val, but it's real nice having someone watching my back who ain't in constant need of recalibration. Anyway, need something, Commander?
No, we'll talk later. Oil? Oh, hey! Examine. The security gate is built sturdily enough to deter brute force, but a highly skilled person with the right know-how could exploit a weakness in how it's fastened to the building. Got that. What do we got up here? No. What do we got over here? No. Wait, we got a ladder. Ah. Enable power. I'm in it. Okay, so. Yep, there we go. Just blow on that. A little fire right there. Just twist a couple of those knobs, and here we go. Hey, look at that. Going all the way over back there. Oh, hey!
This unit beautifully acknowledges your presence.
Oh!
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night.
Okay. Oh, you're a cleaner. Pick up bit cartridges. Charge substation fuse. Let's see, does it still send electricity to... Okay, cool. Because it doesn't look like you can put it back. Dock rod, generic clothing. Can I break it from the inside? Nope. Pick up pneumatic piston. substation repair kit. Let's see, anything else to grab? I guess not. Here we go. There we go, jumping around, getting there. Maybe I could fast travel, but I don't see any fast travel options.
Loyal subject, la la la.
Let's see here. Looks like it's working.
No, wait. I don't need refreshment. Loyal subject, loyal subject, loyal subject, la la la.
There was another thing I could have did with dialogue with him. Pick up Piscator clothing. Woolly beanie. Activate decryption key, explosive light revolver. So where am I? Barrel shotgun. There we go. Anti-morbidic soda. Advanced description key. Record of mental refreshment. Patient R. Debit. Refreshment session 1. Reason. Patient was heard asking how Auntie's Joyce was able to successfully build a fleet and have a functioning military if capitalism always fails. Result. Full success. Patient is much more docile and loyal, but has developed a minor verbal tic. Worth monitoring, but not concerning. Refreshment session 2. Patient was heard asking why mental refreshment was necessary if Proctorate was truly better. Result. Partial success. When asked, the patient fully accepts the necessity of mental refreshment. No, this took several tries. The patient's thoughts seemed scattered. Full recovery expected. Refreshment session 3. Reason. Patient was witnessed often drifting off during work periods. Patient was witnessed often drifting off during work periods, resulting in tardy and error-filled tasks. Obviously, this is unacceptable. Results pending. Oh, they just kept doing mental refreshments until he couldn't think anymore. Oh, what's this? Okay. Well, I guess that's pretty much it for this section. I just want to check. Uh-oh, nope. Let's see, anything? Here we go. Anything over here? Aside from... Is that an enemy? Whoa. Oh. Raptidon claw. This is the aftermath. Rabble meat. Raptidon hide. Oh. Crude biomass Raptidon hide. Oh, Nelly. Rabble. I think I'll visit this area soon. But it's good to know. There's an area underneath here. Alright, so I've checked most of this section. I could fast travel. Just want to check. Oh, Nelly. Yep, this is another... Oh, hey, no. We don't need to... No, we don't need to gather any attention. Nope. It looks like there are mountains here. If I were to go along the coast, I don't know if I would end up anywhere here. Okay, let's... The Crabble Farm. All right. Let's see what we got over here. Right over here, we got this section. And that's what I heard. Sounds like swimmers. Oh, something over there. In that section right here. Oh, don't tell me I'm trapped. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right. Wait a minute. Let's go back to the Crabble Farm. I want to see something. Oh, can I go up this mountain? Nice. Huh. So it looks like I can't... Oh, there's multiple. Nope, nope. How many are there? No. Okay, that was my fault. Non-physical damage applies to stacking debuff unique to oh. Yeah, I went to the Crabble farm. You leveled up. Visit your character sheet to spend any skill or perk points. Let's try to get back up here. No, come on. Yeah. Alrighty.
Engaging combat protocols. Standing by with life support.
Oh, here we go.
Ready to waste it on your command.
Oh, I forgot to. Oh, come on. Right there. Here we go.
Hey, gotta just come at.
Oh, no. Oh, Nelly.
Emergency protocol.
Come on.
Lights flashing before my eyes, Commander.
Oh,
Revive
Nelly.
me. Knew you had my back.
Wow. Nice. Wait, what else? There was one more. There was this one, and... Oh, no. This one. Crude biomass. Okie dokie. Uh-oh. Resident. Painted skullfin. This fisher was out here fishing and met an unfortunate end. Oh wait, Niles.
Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure.
Let's go break down all this junk. There we go. Let's see. I'm just checking. Something over here? I'm guessing this was something here. How far up can I go? Oh, that's as far up as I can go. Let's see. Let's go back to the incognito. Where do the medic bay? No, I want to find the medic bay. Where was the medic bay? Over here.
Being this close to DeVries, feels like we're finally on track to set the universe aright. Anyway, need something, Commander?
No, it's all good. Let's see here. Oh, so it's not automatic. The inhaler things. Alright, I got 6 of those. Aww. So I got mods. Which one do I have? EDC Surface Pistol. The service pistol can't be modded? A repeating rifle. Okay, so this can't be modified. Explosive light revolver, or just a regular light revolver. I could add emergency deflectors, plus 20 damage resistance while gadget energy is less than 50%, or plasma soap, 25 damage resistance to plasma and 5 physical damage resistance. Bypass shunt. I have yet to use those. Hack computers, hack pick locks. Well, okay. Anything for party upgrades? Nope. Okay. Wait a minute. Can I break down food? Nope. I can't break down food. Oh well. Well, oh yeah, I never fully checked out this site. bit cartridge. Pick up Boar's Loaf. Crude biomass. Important announcements to all subjects of Proctorate. Invasion of the cutthroat corporatists. The scourge of unfettered capitalism has come to Arcadia and brought with it the seeds of its own destruction. Their invasion armada exacerbated the rift anomaly, which was naturally occurring and well within our ability to control, causing it to fracture the aether further, sending invisible tendrils in all directions. This has closed the colony off from any support they may have been awaiting, but has caused us no harm, being self-sufficient in every way. These big worshippers will soon taste defeat. It is your duty to resist their sugared temptations, processed promises, and low-quality goods they are using to try to subjugate our beloved colony. Do not hesitate to sacrifice your life to stop them, or to report your fellow subjects for collusion or weakness. Any subject caught with their products will be dealt with. Praise the Sovereign. Oh yeah, these are from Consul Thoreau, the betrayal of the Order of a Sentence. As of this day, the Order of a Sentence have declared themselves enemies of the Protectorate. They have chosen to do so in the wake of the corporate invasion of our beloved colony attests to the true nature. It is now obvious that the corporate incursion was somehow helped by the traitors of the Order, else it would have been crushed before it began. Rest assured, the Sovereign knew of their treachery well in advance of their betrayal and thus was not taken by surprise. Any communication from, to, or involving the Order in any way are now to be considered enemy correspondence and must be forwarded to the Ministry of Accuracy. Glory to the Proctorate! To the Fairfield landing pad personnel, decommissioning of the landing pad. From Villigant Norden, temporary decommissioning of the landing pad. By order of Villigant Norden. Oh. By order of Villigant Norden, the Fairfield landing pad is decommissioned, effective immediately. All repair efforts are to be halted. All remaining auto-mechanical units are to be relocated to support our valiant war effort, and all subjects currently assigned to there are to report to Constable Hawthorne's office for reassignment. The continued targeting of the landing pad by our vile corporalist enemies have been ineffectual at best, and has not in any way contributed to this decommission. Our auto-mechanical losses are insignificant and barely worth mention. And rumors of the imminent fall of Fairfield to the greed-loving corporalists are not only untrue, they are treasonous. Glory to the Protectorate. Protectorate. Or return to route. Okay, so I guess that's why it explains that this place was decommissioned, and why it's in this state to begin with. Anything? If I can come out here. Oh. Oh, Nelly. Pick up biomass grenade. Oh, Nelly. Okay. I guess that's all there is to it here. I certainly like the day and night cycles here. Let's see. I definitely am trying to get find information in pursuit of that. Locate Redactyl. What the? Wait. Seek assistance. Find information. There's a path that leads all the way over here. The Saboteur of Paradise. And what does this have? In pursuit of purloined propaganda. Collectible. You discovered a fiction periodical named Science Adventures Quarterly labeled as from the Library of Redactor Quinzel. Locate the Redactor Quinzel. If you return the periodical you found with her name on it, perhaps she'll provide you a reward. I did not know that. Let's see. So I guess this is the intended path to take. And then there's barely anything else to sort of like go over here. Yeah, let's see if there's anything else here. Ooh. Yes, let's grab these all. Oh, there we go. No, nope. Oh. Nope. Wait a minute. No, okay. And anything in between? Nope. Anything? Oh. Oh, what's going on here? Oh yeah, I did check everything here. Oh. No, I just want to check around the building. Nope. Well, now that I've searched quite literally everywhere, let's try to go on the intended path. Let's go. I mean, I could deviate from the path if I wanted to. And here, it gives me this for my troubles. Give me a second. I want to go to the edges. So I can go around.
Big, dark cavern ahead. Seems likely.
Yeah, dark caverns.
Likely we'll find Crabbles hereabouts.
Here we go. Pick up a lubricant. Oh. I'm guessing that's its level. it's the spawning ground. Okay, yeah, let's probably... Wait, anything? Okay. Crude biomass.
Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure.
No, breakdown. Lucky Spratfoot. Another inhaler charge. Well, this is what we get for exploring. Oh, dang. I didn't even notice that this was there. This thing over here. But water will kill me. Is that area explorable? Yeah, this area. Whoa. So this is unexplorable area. Alright, I want to see if there's anything in that passing. Yeah, there's nothing. Nope. Okay. All right. So there's this traveling area, and there's the path we're supposed to take. I just want to see. Uh-oh. Wait. What if we... Uh-oh.
Engaging hostile life forms.
Ah, crud. No. Not again.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Oh. Where'd they go?
The commander's vital stats have reached vertical. Not ready. Please try again later.
Oh. How far did it? I didn't... No, come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Show me. Yep, okay. Let me check something. I have a white revolver. I think I prefer the ED service pistol. Here we go. Okay. At the crossroads. Okay.
Engaging hostile life forms.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
No.
The commander's vital stats have reached.
No, I can't. It's way too much. Oh, no. Hey, don't worry about that. Just gonna look. It looks like this is kind of like a valley of some sort. All right, so I've explored essentially this area. I'm just gonna have to make note that there's a valley there. And then, okay, so there's another path down here. There's a post here.
Have the rest of it sounding glib? That ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Dang. Oh wait, no, not the water. Nothing? Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought this was another entrance. Okay, okay.
Enthusiastically neutralized.
Whoa.
Give the order and I'll take it. Can't just shoot in the thin air. Over here! Free hold overhead!
Okay. What a lovely ambush that was. So this is where, yeah, okay. Wait a minute, what? Auntie's acidic dematerializer. Oh. Collectibles. Okay. Wait, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Aha! Okay. Extra holster, compact rounds, dial nicotine sour patch, shock rod, coolant tank, bit cartridge, membrative, tossball, mercy, oxymorphone. Oh, so this is what I was gonna see right when I came through. Okay. Here we go, jump in. Well, there is this that will lead me over here. There is this that will lead me over here. But let's go off the beaten path.
Ah, company. Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
Whoa there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
I'm an agent of the Earth Directorate. You've heard of us, I take it? I'm a Sprat exterminator. Got orders from your supervisor. Was a soldier, same as you, another steadfast comrade in arms. I prefer to keep my background shrouded in mystery. I'm an agent.
Earth Directorate, huh? Like, from the serials? Thought Arcadia was outside your jurisdiction. Any folk native to this place sure wouldn't have ever heard of you. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Looking for a traitor goes by DeVree. Any ideas where I might find her?
As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milverstreet knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
Is it normal to get shot by an auto mechanical on the way to town, or are we just special?
Away from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
Found evidence of a battle. Didn't look too good. If anyone made it, I didn't see it. Just bodies and wreckage. Unfortunately, yes, found this on one of their bodies. Give commemorative crossbow.
Damnation. I know that toss ball belonged to a friend on that detail. Keepsake, I guess. Thanks. That'll mean a lot to his family. They can use it to pay his gravesite fees. Fool never bothered keeping up on the payments. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them, there's a bounty for it.
How might someone accept said bounty?
Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it.
I'll admit I'm not particularly clear about what Auntie's choice is.
What? Been in hibernation or something?
Yes.
We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course.
Is there any way I could buy a gun or a drink or some meds?
Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering hole's a bit down on the right. Market's a straight shot down the lane.
I'll best be on our way.
Again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and
I like how they
self-reliance
said,
on Eden.
The voice actor said, once again.
I'm here to spread unfettered free trade, not chew the fat.
Okay.
I can't believe some of those Protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
Yeah, let them simmer in their cells for a spell. Less able bodies muscling in on our contracts.
Just got mine stamped and signed. Officially on the payroll for another 78 days. Including today. Not that I'm counting.
Okay. Where do we go first? I guess to the left.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain. Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I hate to bleed all over you. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Wow, it stings.
Well. That's a lot of blood. What happened? You're still upright, so how badly could you have been hurt? Hey Val, anything you could do to help our friend?
This unit is not permitted to operate within corporate-owned medical facilities without said corporation's consent. Non-legally binding reassurances, however, may be offered.
Reassurances, you say? Like what?
Deploying reassurance. Do not worry. You will be fine.
I guess that's something.
Yep.
Look at
I
me,
guess.
drawing comfort from a drone after being attacked by one. Funny world, ain't it?
Oh, we were attacked by drones. What happened?
I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats, and a Protectorate drone attacked out of nowhere. Third time in as many days. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang! Pew, pew, pew! Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again, it was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me.
Oh, what's this? Coagulant light? Mystery coagulant? Drones aren't usually known for their manners. How'd you survive?
Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess? As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now.
What's this about the forward operating base? Think they'd welcome outside assistance? Bold ones could work. Just prop them up and put on a helmet. Put a helmet on. No one knows the difference. What is this about the FOB?
Only one of the most lucrative posts a soldier could be assigned to. Hazard pay through the roof. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit.
Given your track record with drones, I'd avoid live enemies. You should stay in Fairfield. Sounds like a quick way to distinguish yourself. Why don't you volunteer? Wow, that's so interesting. Well, if you want to do it.
Now there's an idea might be worth considering. They do say the quickest way to a promotion is by climbing over other bodies. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses.
I might be able to formulate a fast-working coagulant to stop this bleeding. So between Proctor attacks and rogue drones, what's going right around here? I have to take a look at your arm more closely. Sorry, I can't be more of help. Well,
that sounds great. I'm sure Doc Barnes would appreciate the help. You'll find him in the next room over. Just be prepared. He's not too keen on interruptions. I'd say welcome back, but I reckon a clinic's likely the last place any of us would choose if we had the choice.
Yeah.
If you're here for the doc, hope you ain't in any kind of hurry. Wait's still on the long side of short.
No, I just wanted to talk to you. Good thing you've got so much blood then.
Surely do. Keeping it on the inside's the trouble. Aw, heck, but I shouldn't complain. Others have it worse than me. Eden's former tenants sure aren't making it easy for us to move in.
I'll be seeing you. Aw, I missed part of the conversation. I could have... Oh well. What about you?
Oh, please, take a seat. And the doctor will be with you in a legally acceptable amount of time. We are currently experiencing longer than normal waiting times.
Gotcha.
For expedited treatment, please file medical forms 49F, 87B, 93D, and 107C with the front desk.
Go consume like a good consumer. How do you eat Purpleberry Crunch?
Real warriors eat it right from the box.
Gotcha.
I must ask you to hold still.
Pleasure not doing business with you. You'd make a great lower manager.
Oh. Hello.
Really kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
What? Open Inventor, I like to see your medical supplies. Shame to lose a leg, but it'd be worse to lose your life. Amputation seems a little extreme. You fetch the restraint, so I'll grab the bone saw. If you surgically remove the bone fragments and apply a cast, you could save the leg.
Oh, I'm sorry. You must be my replacement, since you're so clearly qualified to do my job.
Oh, don't be a dick about it. Why are you resisting good medical advice? Do you have some amputation quota to meet? No need for the sarcasm. I was just trying to help. Sure, and if anything goes wrong, I'll tell your bosses you hired me. Someone tells me you're not actually looking for a replacement. No need for sarcasm.
You help by keeping out of the way, not offering unsubstantiated medical advice.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer.
I could help cover some of the costs. What if the trooper can't afford the cost of treatment and isn't recompensated? I'm sure, just petition your superiors for the bits. Everyone loves a panhandler. Yeah, what if she can't afford the treatment?
Well then, she should have thought about that before getting shot.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
You've got a full crowd in your waiting room. Any way to speed things up? What's your success rate been for procedures like this?
It would be inappropriate to hazard a guess on the exact percentage, but be assured I've reduced the margin of error significantly over the years.
Oh. That's good to hear, I think. That's an elegant way of saying you've only killed a few people. It's troubling that your first instinct for treating an injured leg is to cut it off. That tells me nothing.
On the contrary, it tells you everything you're entitled to know, and everything I'm willing to share. In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it.
I spoke with Erickson. He indicated you could use some help. Sounds like too much work for one man. Is there anything I can do to assist? You could show a little more concern for the soldiers bleeding out in your waiting room. Yeah.
Oh, good lad. But he's mistaken. It's not more hands I need, but resources. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
I could use that chem set over there to formulate more coagulant. Can't you make the coagulant yourself? There's a chem set right there. I'm hearing a lot of complaining. Shouldn't you be coming up with solutions? Oh.
I can barely get the damn thing to produce antiseptic, so I sincerely doubt it. But if you've the training to work such a machine, you're welcome to try. Now, was there anything else?
I'm hurt. Can you take a look at me?
Oh, certainly. Right after I see to all these other patients who arrived before you.
Surely you could spare a moment for a fellow physician? Would it change your mind if I started screaming in pain? Fine, let's talk about something.
Fine. Let's have a look. Briefly.
Merciful law! That's a hideous wound! How are you not in excruciating pain right now?
Oh, I definitely am. Should I have led with that? I'm screaming inside. I stopped feeling it after the first hour.
You should be recruited for a study into pain tolerance. Most subjects don't survive to collect the hourly rates, but I'm sure it would be quite lucrative for someone like you. I can apply some Antes-branded deep wound adhesive, but it's hardly cheap.
In that case, I can just heal on my own.
All right. Well, let me know if you change your mind. Can't fix you up when you're dead.
I see.
Move along. Sorry, time is bits. Bits is time. Or are, that is.
Oh, man. Examine. The clinic chem set. The clinic formulator is smaller than any you've seen before. Most would fill this entire room. While its supplies are extremely low, you recognize substances needed to synthesize powerful coagulant. You think you can use it to create one last batch. Randomly mix chemicals, hope for the best. Formulate coagulant.
I must say, I'm rather amazed. How did you manage to formulate coagulant with only a handful of ingredients?
Well, I'm just that good. Honestly, your guess is as good as mine. I don't have time to get into the details.
Well, in any case, I hate being in debt to anyone, so here, something for your trouble. It's your lucky day, Trooper. Not only has our good Samaritan here suggested an alternate form of treatment that will allow you to keep your leg, but they've also made a coagulant that will greatly reduce any complications as I excavate the tibia shrapnel from your remaining muscle.
That still sounds kind of painful.
I'm going to administer a localized anesthetic. You'll hardly feel a thing. Now, if you don't like needles, I'd advise you to look away.
Inhale primers. Primers are special tools that synthesize healing medicine through your inhaler. It is in your inventory. You can equip and slot primers, changing the effect and potency of your medical inhaler. Be on the lookout for new primers that better fit your playstyle or upgrade the amount of healing you receive. Various perks and equipment also grant you additional inhaler slots, letting you equip more than one primer at a time. This increases the amount of healing you receive at the cost of higher toxicity whenever you use your inhaler.
Have a profitable day. You look unfortified. Getting enough emulsifiers in your diet?
Take this admonishment with all the professional affection a physician can legally administer. In future, you might consider moving away from bullets instead of into them.
But without my leg, how am I going to climb the ranks?
Literally, probably not very dexterously. Metaphorically, well, that depends on your own initiative, doesn't it?
Shame to lose a leg, but it'd be worse to lose your life. Amputation seems a little extreme.
Yeah, Doc. Is this really necessary? Kind of need my leg.
Didn't I already...
around and such.
I don't have time to argue about this. I have other patients waiting. If you're disinclined to live, leave. Otherwise, we need to get you prepped for the procedure.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I think I've heard this.
I'm not running a charity.
Yeah.
If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, a kind, if naive offer. Unless you have thousands of bits to burn, any amount you could provide would be a drop in the tank at best. My services do not come cheaply.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc.
I don't encourage delays.
Okay.
But, very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
Fairfield's a big town. Are you its only doctor?
At the moment, yes. It's only medical doctor. We also have Dr. Tinsley, but let's just say she's in a different discipline altogether. I'm on my own then, more or less. In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base.
I see.
And then there's Erickson. Something
yeah, I heard all this.
with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable.
Can't you make it yourself?
Oh. I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else?
I already did this thing, though. I don't know. Yeah, I already made the coagulant. Huh. I see Auntie's Choice here, but do you get any extra protectorate coming in for treatment?
Some. Most still tout the all-healing nature of protectorate medicine. But despite that, they're surprisingly amenable to accepting treatment.
They ain't grown up with the right to dissent. Probably wouldn't even occur to them to turn down poison you told them to take it.
Good thing I don't prescribe poison then. Normally. In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. But I'm not one to complain of a headache I don't have.
I'd like to see your medical supply.
Pharmaceuticals, bandages, tinctures. It's all here.
An additional medical inhaler slot. Oh. Trauma kits. What can I sell? What is all? Okay. Crude biomass. Did it show how many I have? Nine. Thrown items. Huh. Auntie's choice Adreno infusion starter. Acidic dematerializer. Pitch toss ball. Huh. What can I make that can sell? I was gonna try to make these, but apparently I can't. ED Primer 1X.
I thought I smelled gunpowder. I'm here for any doctorial services you may. Here are my...
But then I can't heal.
Can't any. Need something, Commander? Sure.
Break these down. Crude biomass.
I'm here for any doctorial services. My stimulus.
Let's see. How many did I have for 4? It's 1. It's another. It's another.
Need something? Sure.
Let's see. Hopefully nothing else takes nicotine. Nice.
I'm here for any doctorial services. Here.
Anything I can build and then sell? I don't see anything.
No offense, anything. Need something, Commander? Sure.
Scrap metal. All right. Oh, it's back outside. Candy tobacco. All right.
Hello again. Hope you ain't here for yourself.
Here, this should stop the bleeding.
Much obliged.
Yeah.
That feels night and day better already. Protectorate forces won't know what hit them once I'm back in the field. Thanks again, friend.
Good luck with everything.
Arm's already feeling better by leaps and bounds.
Yeah, I won't take any.
I'd love to stand here and gab, but not really.
Oh, Nelly. Stealth grass. Thick grass hides you from hostiles in the area, making them unable to see you from a distance. Use it to sneak by safely or get the drop on them.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
Okay, so I went from left to the right.
Bits to own this place.
Auntie wants to help you acclimate to your wondrous new freedom. Confused by too many new choices? Here's a handy list of strategies to help you make sense of it all. Thoughtfully curated with you in mind. Only buy Auntie's products. Bits spent on our goods are returned to your pocket as your salary. It's the free market in action. Empower yourself with the latest AC products. Use new ones generously and throw away the old ones. You deserve only the best. You don't have to work for Auntie to enjoy her products, but it helps. Sell your stock to anyone with the bits to pay and be sure to remind them how good you have it with Auntie's choice. Support mankind's future prosperity. Persuade others to join the cause. Strangers are just customers you haven't met. Be the dynamic individual skipping break time to enhance your profits. Persevere through any illness or hardships. You're worth it. Be efficient. Use your newfound freedoms to ensure your destiny is filled with all the goodness bits can buy. Remember, anytime you are not shopping is time you could be shipping. Reach your full potential today with Auntie's Choice. I see. I miss anything? No. Okay. Left to right. Oh, hey.
I see a huge opportunity for us in Fairfield. There's zero competition and plenty to drive people to drink.
How's it going?
Welcome to the Name Pending Saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger?
I could really use a drink. I'm looking for information. Have any? Hold that thought. I'll be back in a bit. The Name Pending Saloon. You haven't named this place yet?
That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders?
Sure, what you got so far? If your saloon doesn't have a name, how far along are you in this business plan? Why not?
At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler.
Well.
2. Accessories. 3. Absinthe-minded. 4.
Kind of like
the Fair
that.
Shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here?
Not an enormous fan of any of them. I like absent-minded.
Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan.
I suppose point 18 in your plan is picking a name and 19 is devising a better greeting. You know, I bet you love gossip as much as I do. Tell me truthfully, you don't really have a 19th point plan, do you?
Shh, not so loud. Look, operating a new location sure ain't easy. Swear I get blamed for anything going wrong, whether it's my fault or some foul up from the local head office. But the nice thing about Fairfield, if you sound like you got some know-how, people believe just about any bit of hooey or bunkum you declare.
Take it till you make it.
Pick your poison, and I am mostly not being literal there.
Prestige Brandy, Purple Berry Punch, Security Bourbon, Auntie Cleo and Pals Brandy, Rabble Juice, Zero G Brew, Biomass Canister, sealed canister of highly processed organic materials commonly used to power weapons of questionable design or as a food source.
And going. You'll find various breeds.
Well, don't you look thirsty for fulfillment and value? Welcome back to... Oh, what was it again? Oh, right. Absent-minded. What'll it be, stranger?
I'm looking for information. Have any?
Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between the Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about work and the war. Any particular topic you have in mind?
Anything you could tell me about the people who are running this town?
Oh, Minister Milford Street's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a Raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. Two traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption.
Who's in charge up at Vox Relay?
Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions.
Whoa, okay. Any word about the situation up north? Anything someone headed that way should avoid?
Tell you one thing you can't avoid. The bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces. We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it.
Oh yeah. So how did Auntie Cleo's and Spacer Choice become one company?
You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like an in-depth accounting of the various parties who vied for control and who won out in the end? They merged. Rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue.
Oh, okay. I had so many questions, and now I feel like I know everything.
My pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
Not as such. In fact, I should go. I was frozen in space for the last 9 years after raiding a secret Protectorate base. Don't have much. Being an Earth Directorate agent isn't like Commander Zane and Buddy. That Rith is going to swallow this entire colony soon if we don't do something. All Aetherwave serials are true stories based on classified Earth Directorate files.
No. All of them? You mean the critters from Plague of the Mind parasites are real? Oh, gracious. Sure glad there ain't no inside-out monsters or their like around these parts.
You ever seen the one where the two fixers give a beatdown to that rabbit primal? That was us.
Yeah, let's consider that one our little secret. We spread that too freely, people here might just plumb succumb to terror.
Oh. Well.
All right. Appreciate you dropping by. Never been the type to sit behind a desk all day. What, when I could stand behind a bar?
Yeah.
Oh, you must be one of my copious direct reports. Rest assured, I'm making adequate progress in my manual labors. Time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should.
Everything looks clean enough, so I guess you're doing a good job.
Many thanks for the validation. I don't suppose you can spread the word of my competency. I desperately seek to avoid yet another demotion. This meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skullduggery, the prioritizing of self over community, the excessively colorful nutrition.
Why do you keep getting demoted?
I fear I'm not cut out for this canid, eat canid lifestyle. Seems the only way to flourish is through general underhandedness and ruthless efficiency. Never picked up those skills in my 50 years as Fairfield's drone operator. Pity they didn't keep me on there. I was quite skilled at it. This meritocracy of theirs isn't perfect, but it's probably the fairest shake you'll get. Sounds like you have your work cut out for you. Well, you're right. I wanted change. Whole reason I left the Protectorate in the first place. No sense complaining about the means now.
Nah. Well,
trying to stay on top in the cutthroat world of facility sanitation is not a young person's game. No siree.
All right.
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over Town Hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
Do me a kindness and mosey on. I got a job to do, and it ain't talking out-of-towners.
All right, all right. Make sure I keep saving. You, Johnny.
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
My last mission left a rift in space and cast me floating adrift in the void for a decade. You might upset. I usually dabble in matters of life and death, nothing as serious as high finance.
So you can understand my situation then. I had just the thing to give me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
Well, and just what is it you need help with?
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhaps they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency, so they can strike.
You were saying something about Spire Grove? What's there?
While exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed the heretofore unexploited advanced Protectorate technology. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Anti's choice citizens.
So what's in it for him? What would you do with it? Sell it?
Typical research type, focused on all the wrong things. Not particularly motivated by competition or social advancement. Strange bird. Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it.
Well. I'll help you out free of charge. You're in quite of a bind. We could probably work out some solution. Best of luck with that. Better be on my way. All right, I'll help you out free of charge.
Don't want to bargain none?
Why?
That's suspicious, you ask me. Like, maybe I ought to end this here conversation.
You're that skeptical of a free offer? All right, fine. What do you propose? You're that skeptical of a free offer? Come on.
Commerce is our way. The exchange of products and services allow for straightforward, comprehensible motivation. So let's just stick to that, shall we? I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later.
Well, okay. On second thought, let's pick this back up later. Well, okay then.
Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics.
What's the fastest way to Spire Grove?
The broke-down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous-looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarper up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow.
What exactly are these schematics are for anyway?
Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure.
Oh, consider it done. I'll be on my way.
All right, then. Don't let me keep you.
Nature made apples, but Auntie Fizzo's made them better with Auntie Cleo's patented Malt Apple Cider.
Look up my own bounty. A bounty terminal. No outstanding bounty found for FD. Auntie thanks you for abiding the law. Look up local bounties. Following our bounties for Paradise Island region, please select entry. Wanted, drone swarm. The Protectorate have dispatched a swarm of anti-corporalist drones against Fairfield. A drone cannot be reasoned with or persuaded by superior marketing and must therefore be destroyed. The drones were last seen in the hills around Ministry of Accuracy. A bounty of bits and positive reinforcement will be awarded to whoever brings them down. Requires bit transfer.
Purple-berry crunch, except no imitation.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no...
The door of this stuff? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too. Honestly, Kemp ain't that much of a mystery.
Have you two come to mock me like your fellow dullards? Perhaps if you rub together your only 2 brain cells, you might even come up with something approaching cutting. No. Wait. You're not some corporate simpleton, are you? On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command.
You can tell that just from looking at me? And who exactly are you? Well, I did lead a team that was a while ago. You can tell that just from looking at me.
It's in the way you carry yourself, like a ship with the slightest amount of drag. You've seen death, suffered defeat. Did you perhaps lose soldiers in a battle recently?
Not exactly recently, not exactly recent anymore, but to me it still feels like it happened yesterday. Was betrayed by someone I thought I could trust. That's none of your business. Well, you know what? Yes.
Yes, I understand what you mean completely. Time does not always do the work we hope it will. It blunts the bitterness of failure, at best. Please, allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and caretaker of worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick.
Did I read stuff on your terminals? Like back 10 years ago? Or I don't give my name out to prisoners, but it's nice to meet you, Warden. If you're a warden, shouldn't you be guarding the cell from outside of it? You wouldn't happen to know a way to get into the armory, would you? Well, I'd love to stay in chat, but I really have to get going. So, shouldn't you be guarding the cell from outside of it?
I'm not that kind of warden. It's a title of distinction for those who serve in the Protectorate military, short for Warden of the Realm.
I guess it's nice to meet you.
How refreshing.
You wouldn't happen to know a way to get into the armory, would you?
And if I did?
Better I get whatever's inside that armory than the people who imprisoned you, right?
What a strange argument. Obviously, I would prefer the contents of the armory remain with the Protectorate, but circumstances being what they are, perhaps you're right. We need more privacy before continuing this conversation. Go to the back of the building, and I shall meet you at the window of my cell.
You can rely on me to be the very spirit of discretion.
I'll be waiting.
Really? That's not that big of a
Leave me.
difference.
I have no interest in dealing with the machinations of you dark marketers today.
Welcome, Sir Compliance Adjuster Wheeler. Compliance investigation notations. Nothing hurts like stupid does. Void be damned. Let's see. Void be damned. Void be damned. It's not as if running a side hustle inside of all these choices is complicated. It only requires exercising the tiniest bit of discretion and getting your dirty work done when people can pretend they don't see it. Mind those two rules and I won't have to track you down, thrust you up, and send you back to the fleet in chains. And yet, that's just too complicated for them half-wit smugglers who landed on one of Auntie's transports and damaged the landing pad and unloaded what were clearly contraband crates in the middle of the damn day. So, now they're in a sale and I have an excessive amount of paperwork to do, and there's just nowhere near enough commission on my bringing them, there's nowhere near enough commission on my bringing them in to justify the number of hours all this will take. Profitable resolution. Well, someone sought to ensure that my case against these smugglers someone sought to ensure that my case against these smugglers in my custody was as solid as a bulkhead. My mysterious benefactor led me a stack of files that included a detailed listing of the other crimes they should be measured for, enough to add an eye-watering amount of bits to the arrest commissions I'll end up collecting. Not only that, they also included craftily worded advice that taking them to the undisputed claim for judgment would be a boon to my career and my bit cartridges. So finding out who it was will have to wait until I return from delivering them to the undisputed claim. I've several likely suspects, including a cargo pilot and acquisition chief, that both passed through here at about the right time, but my gut keeps drawing me towards the new greenhouse overseer, Emmeline Galloway. Can't say why. I'm trying to do my best. Can't say why. Might just be she's the only one in town, and I'm pulling for it being the easiest option to investigate. Even so, I can't seem to shake the notion that she's somehow in the mix with all these troubles. Investigate the Fairfield greenhouse. The security officer in Fairfield has a notion that the greenhouse overseer is involved with criminal activity and might be worth investigating. Main quest, side quest, companion quest, task. Meet Jackson Plum in Spire Grove. Who said that the road leading directly from Fairfield to Spire Grove's plateau is blocked by a damaged cargo lift? There's no other route on the southern end of Paradise Island. Huh. To the Grove. Diabolical drones. Pursuit of purloined propaganda. So just from here to here. Couldn't I have gone through here if
You're thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool of bits enough to swim in.
It's a constabulary, not a bank. And certainly not some kind of gold-filled swimming hole. Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns.
Huh. Is this door giving you trouble? Guns are treasured to a certain type of person. Is this door giving you trouble?
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
Sure, if you don't mind taking out all of Fairfield at the same time. Do it. Do it right now. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Do it. Do it. Do it right now.
Encourage him.
Fine. Skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Bet that could plow through the door.
Why is it so important that you get into the armory anyway?
In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a war. And hard to say whether we're winning or not. Better question is why no one else is treating this like a top priority.
Requires leadership. Is the situation with the Protectorate that dire? You mean Auntie Choice didn't put their two best troopers on the job? I'm shocked. Just get to your point. So is this situation that dire?
In any siege, advantage goes to the defenders. Right now, the Protectorate still has control of the bridge to the Vox station. That station is the key to taking Paradise Island. When Officer Carr ever gets the go-ahead, we need to be ready.
Meaning the Protectorate can attack you, but you can't attack them, not directly.
Right. With all our new trainees, we've got the numbers. But bodies won't mean diddly without the weapons and equipment hopefully inside that armory.
If there are any weapons at all, I still say it's treasure. This is Eden after all.
You've made your case, Kemp. I'm more interested in hearing the opinion of our new friend here. What do you suppose is in there?
Treasure of a lifetime, weapons and armory, you know. Armory stuff, of course. Nothing, I bet it's empty and I'm both best wasting your time. Weapons and armor.
Don't that strike you as a touch simple? And anyway, why would the Protectorate lock up everything they'd need to fight back? Unless they were trying to keep it from an invading force. Saying it aloud's altered my opinion somewhat. Fine. It's possible.
Yeah.
Grant.
I don't see it mattering much either way. That door is sealed tighter than a Saltuna can. Nobody's getting through anytime soon.
Oh, if I had a lockpick or explosives, good luck with that. Maybe it's not meant to be then. A unique challenge requires a unique solution.
You sound like you've got something percolating.
I could solve this, of course, but I have other matters that need my attention. Oh, no, not really, just stating the obvious. Let me think on it some more. Lockpick 3?
I got it. What if we... No, wait. We already tried that. Oh, we could...
I have to...
I got it. What if we... No, wait. We already tried that.
Lockpick 2, explosives 2. But it's lockpick 3 or explosive 3?
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the wind. Maybe
Boy, take this terminal and trash it. That's it. I need a smoke. If you're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled to a break like anyone else. It's in my contract. I triple-checked.
Those things will kill you, you know. Cigarettes weaken the heart and lungs. What do you do around here when you're not on break? Someone seems a little tense. Well, it's a totally normal, not at all defensive response to a stranger's hello.
You must be thinking of some other brand of coffin nails. Andy's Coronas are made with only the best carcinogenic substitutes. Guaranteed to extend your life, not shorten it. It's also the only smoke worth a good damn on this moon. Here, try a pack. On me.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Glad I can please one person today. Can't say my actual taskmasters are too happy with me. I'm getting pressure from the folks up top to deploy these Protectorate drones to the military camp on behalf of Auntie's Choice. That terminal's been giving me some trouble. The drones are ready to launch. All that he's doing is fixing their targeting priorities so they mark us as friendlies. But I can't breach the terminal's security protocols.
I was attacked by drones near Fairfield. Are you sure you even want to redeploy these?
Drones are only as dangerous as their programming. But it's a moot point anyway. These ones ain't gonna shift on their own anytime soon. And that there's the problem. I know it probably seems like we're up to our ducks in troops, but half of them are ex-Protectorate trainees who can't tell the business end of a rifle. We need these drones.
Act 2. The stakes are so high, why aren't you at the terminal right now?
Been key mashing all day. Surprised my fingers ain't stumps at this point. It was as simple as putting in the time, that'd be one thing. But it's a bit thornier than that. These Protectorate systems aren't like ours back home. Trip the wrong switch and you get locked out. Have to start all over. Ask me how I know.
Like they say, if at first you don't succeed,
have another smoke.
Damn right. Exactly, wait, no. Try again. You should try again.
And I will. Approximately 15 minutes from now. I'm starting my break over on account of certain intrusions.
Is there anyone with more experience who could help you?
Guessing that means you're flat out of ideas? Figures. Not that I need the help of some Protectorate townie, understand, but I might have heard my predecessor was odd-jobbing it around town these days. Magnus, I think his name was. Bet a fellow drone operator like him would have some insight into all this perplexity.
I noticed a baton locked in one of the cases, just so you know. If I help, I'm taking it. Say no more, I'll go see if I can find him.
We should be able to speak freely here without the risk of being overheard.
Oh, Clandestine, I feel like a spy.
Had you been born in the Protectorate, that passion for discreet service would have been rewarded with assignment to the Sentinels. The loss for us all, no doubt. But now, we were speaking of finding a way into the armory, yes? There is an entrance on the roof by which you may gain ingress. Had these two dolts bothered to do even the most cursory inspection, they'd have found it.
The roof, you say? How am I supposed to get up there?
I leave that to you to discover. Be grateful I offered you this much. That is all I have for you. I must recuse myself now, lest I draw undue attention and be subjected to another lecture on the benefits of the free market. Goodbye, and pray we never meet outside this constabulary. I will, of course, be required by duty to meet you as an adversary under such circumstances.
Okay, I see.
A lot of fresh blood in the talent pool around here with these Protectorate defectors.
Our target audience here is people who...
Trying to stay on top in the cutthroat world of facility sanitation is not a young person's game.
No, sirree. Do you know how to get around the security protocols on the drone terminal?
Why, of course. Once a drone operator, always a drone operator. Just enter this code and you should be able to circumvent any lockouts.
That's all I needed. Now back to work. You've just saved me a huge headache.
Thank you for making me feel like a vital cog in the system again. Well, now I better get back to cleaning. The only good employee is a useful one, after all.
Thanks. Thank you.
Something I can help you with?
I spoke with the former drone operator. I think I can reset their priorities now.
I'd be hesitant to use any code proffered up by a former protectorate. But you go right on ahead. Something I can help you with?
Just so I can see if you've had any luck with the terminal.
Not yet. Though, if anyone asks, I'm making unprecedented progress.
Seems like it'd be easy to find a workaround for.
You'd think so, huh? But these protectorate systems aren't like ours back home. Trip the wrong switch and you get locked out. Have to start all over. Ask me how I know.
How'd you know? Access security protocols, access messages. To the automechanical maintenance subject, re-notice for mandatory power cycle. The Ministry of Automechanical Maintenance. Well, as the Ministry is no doubt aware, performing a mandatory power cycling of our automechanicals will necessitate putting the very drones Fairfield relies on for its primary defenses into standby mode. It is not the intention of this humble technician to frustrate the Ministry, but with your permission, I would like to conduct this exercise in stages rather than neutering all of our defenses at once. It is my fervent hope that it will accomplish the task to the Ministry's satisfaction without leaving Fairfield completely vulnerable to attack. Awaiting further orders, First Technician Dalil Hada. Fairfield Drone Operations, notice for disciplinary action. First Technician Hoda. First Technician wait, what was it? Dalil Hoda, okay. First Technician Hoda. First Technician Hoda, you forget yourself. It is your duty to follow orders to the letter, not to interpret them as you see fit. You state that Fairfield will be completely vulnerable to attack without its drones. I cannot begin to envision what foul villains your discordant mind has conjured, but hear me plainly, Fairfield is under no threat. Firstly, your little backwater town is hardly a military target, and secondly, Fairfield enjoys the guardianship of the Protectorate, making your sinister implication of its vulnerability all the more troubling for its complete disconnect from reality. Vox relayed, subject urgent immediate threat to Fairfield. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, Fox relay surgeon. Subject urgent imminent threat from Fairfield. Help request now. This message has been reviewed by the Ministry of Accuracy and categorized as disinformation. Please contact your supervising warden for permission to access the deleted messages. The Sovereign thanks you for your service. Reset target priorities. Set Auntie's choice to friendly and Protectorate to hostile. Return to route. Exit lead conversation.
Wowee, look at him go. Car's gonna be pleased having them added to the arsenal. Drones launched and no one dead. I'd say this calls for a celebratory smoke.
You're welcome, sure. Enjoy the fruits of my hard labor. Some days you'll manage to pull the right levers. You just managed to pull the right levers. You're welcome.
Say, maybe we don't mention your part in all this to Carr, huh? Truth be told, she's taken issue with me as of late. I could really do with not looking the fool again.
I'm not going to lie if she asks. I'm in a good mood. Why not? I'd like you to take credit for my work? Not a chance. Why not?
You're a real pal. You will definitely be getting a high score from me during the biannual peer review. And before you go, take these. I reckon they'll come in handy to someone of your expertise.
Anything else?
I thought you had more important things to do than stick around here. Swear that terminal deducted years from my life.
How am I going to get up there? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Pick up defensive plates, shells, got machine gun, bandolier uniform, what's going to happen if I don't take any of this?
How in the blazes did you get in there? Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned, too. A bit lackluster, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you. And of course, we have you to thank. That sure was an impressive display of ingenuity and forward thinking.
I just saved you two a lot of time. Surely that's worth more than just a pat on the back. I'm sure you two would have figured it out eventually, but I was happy to help. Yeah, I'm the greatest. Tell me something I don't.
What do you think, Murph? Guess we could make this some kind of tax write-off.
If anyone asks, you're a professional we hired through the proper channels. Definitely not some nobody drifted in from the aether. Understood? Good.
Oh, cool.
I guess the real treasure were the guns we found along the way.
Yeah.
Appreciate your help. These weapons are gonna save lives. On our side, anyway.
So, can I just pick these up? Let's see, anything else?
I guess the real treasure were the guns we found
Yeah.
along the way.
These weapons are gonna save lives. On our side, anyway.
You ever find yourself with too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas on how to dispose of it.
Let's see. We have so much to still look for.
25 bits, and she'll give you a facial spritz.
I'm curious.
Might I have a word, Commander? I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. You remember that doctor I mentioned? One saved my life after Horizon Point? Well, I've heard he's here on the island, holed up somewhere on the outskirts of Westport. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit. Brief one, of course.
I get it. Got some burning in a place you don't want to chat with your commander about. Well, I get it. Got some burning in a place you don't want to chat with your commander about. What am I meaning this friend of yours? Do you think we have time for this right now? Stop being coy and tell me what this is really about.
No, I mean, at least not since that time I tried mixing my own detergent, but I'm sure you don't want to hear about that. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
Oh. What happened between you two?
After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the Protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Nothing wrong with that. The Protectorate is a dictatorship. It should be destroyed. Never guessed there was resistance to the Protectorate from within. Sounds like he put you in a tough spot.
Wasn't like I didn't want to take things farther. Hit the Protectorate where it hurt. But I still had my cover to think of too. I couldn't risk disrupting the mission.
I respect you for putting the mission first in spite of everything. That's dedication. What mission? Horizon Point was a bust. You should have known better than to team up with civilians for... No. I respect.
I feel better about that commendation if things hadn't turned out as they did.
Sorry about that.
Arbiters and Sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
You're trying to do the right thing. That's what an Earth Directorate agent should do. Sometimes things don't turn out how you hope. That doesn't mean you were wrong to try. That's why I keep my nose clean and never get involved. No good deed goes unpunished. You should have learned that.
Yeah, maybe. Easier to say that on the other side of winning, though, ain't it? Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best.
Clean, like...
Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him. Teresa.
No time like the present to make up for past mistakes. Let's go see your friend. Remind me, what is mental refreshment?
If the Protectorate suspects someone of having an independent thought, they subject them to some kind of chemical brainwashing. And these folks who get refreshed, they come out less themselves than before. More agreeable like. That's if their mind ain't destroyed altogether. I don't know how it affected Zeb, but it's high past time I found out.
No time like the present to make up for past mistakes. Let's go see your friend.
Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Okay, and sorry about the disruption. I believe I gotta go. I just... Anything for me? guess not. Repair elevator. Wait a minute. So I can't get here on account of this elevator. Requires engineering level 3. Okay. Where am I trying to go? Okay, so I've been to these 4 areas. Pitchball card Mark DeGeorge. Pick up Battle Helm of Pietro Bang.
They say these rifts are like disturbances in reality. Well, consider me disturbed.
Well, let me just do some checking around. Okay, this is for Niles. But we still have more sections to look at. Okay. Kind of wanted just to see. Okay, so there's this. All right.
No signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold still warm. Come on, baby. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong.
I guess there's another quest to go. Well, then we can kind of just like go around and yeah. Well, when we get back, I guess we're going to talk to this character, Technician Artley. But that'll be for next time. Anyway, just want to say, thanks for watching. My name is FD and have a wonderful day. Thank you and take care.